Are you looking for the best gaming laptops? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best gaming laptops on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Gen 9 16. Simply put, this laptop is the best of both worlds in performance and price. Bargains aren't the primary consideration in this price tier, but it doesn't hurt that Lenovo's Legion Pro 7i Gen 9 16 delivers top-end performance for less than its competition. The build lacks the ultra-premium materials of some rivals, but it's well worth the savings. Our test model includes an Intel Core i9-14900HX and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080, which delivered performance in line with much more expensive laptops, letting the Legion punch well above its weight. If you are shopping in this laptop's price range, the mid-$2000s, you'll find lots to love here. This Legion Pro's performance rivals pricier and heavier systems, which is reason enough to check it out. Anyone seeking the best deal in the high-end range should look no further. Number 2. MSI Cyborg 15, 2023. If you can extend your budget up from the Acer Nitro model below, this is one of the better $1,000 deals available. The entry-level parts won't set any records, but an RTX 4050 GPU and particularly a 13th Gen Core i7 processor at this price are a highly reasonable package. You'll always have to make concessions in a budget machine, a dim display and graphics performance in this case, but it's easy to recommend the Cyborg 15 to mainstream gamers on a budget. You should note that the Nitro can push faster frame rates. You're paying a bit more here for a slightly snappier processor and double the RAM, while the design is a more subjective preference. If the Nitro isn't available or you find the MSI laptop on sale, the Cyborg is a smart pick for budget-bound shoppers, young players getting their first gaming laptop, and anyone in those groups who especially wants a speedy CPU. The Nitro may punch above its weight in performance, but you may prefer the Cyborg's build, or have your eye on the superior CPU and memory for productivity apps when not playing games. Either way, this is one of the best ways to spend your money in this category. Number 3. Acer Nitro V15 ANV15-51-59MT. You'll find plenty of powerful and pricey systems on our list, but we're thinking of shoppers on tight budgets, too. The Acer Nitro V15 ANV15-51-59MT starts at the low price of $699.99 and was tested at $849.99. beating several competitors as the best gaming laptop under $1,000 right now. For the money, you get an NVIDIA RTX 4050 GPU and an Intel 13th Gen Core i5 CPU, which posted comfortable 1080p gaming numbers in our testing. The 512GB drive is a bit restrictive for gaming, but that's normal in this price range. And crucially, the battery life and port offerings are broad enough to balance out the package. The Nitro focuses on gaming performance per dollar, presenting a low-cost laptop for gaming with a smooth experience in the modern market. For anyone who agrees $1,000 is too much to spend, this is the best affordable gaming laptop today. The last thing you want to concede for a gaming rig is graphics performance, and in that regard, the Nitro hangs with more expensive machines. This laptop can run all of the most popular games, including the more demanding big-budget titles, at 1080p without issue. Only the most cutting-edge games will require you to turn down some visual settings at that resolution, making for a generally plug-and-play experience. If you're a parent buying your child a first or college laptop, or a mainstream gamer on a strict budget, this is the best option for as little as possible. Number 4. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14, 2024. The G14 is our current favorite ultra-portable gaming laptop for its combination of performance, style, and price. Our $1,999.99 review configuration is not cheap, but light and compact gaming notebooks are inherently expensive, and this is a fine deal with an even more approachable $1,599.99 base model. Our test unit packs an AMD Ryzen 9 8945HS processor, 32 GB of RAM, a 1 TB SSD, and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 GPU into its compact frame. Frame rates easily hit triple digits at 1080p and stayed well over 60 frames per second even at native 3K resolution. This performance comes in a stylish, high-quality chassis that weighs only 3.3 pounds, and it's realized through a 120Hz OLED panel with G-Sync support. Battery life is long, and you'll find plenty of ports despite the Zephyrus' small frame. It's difficult to find much fault with the system, adding up to a capable, chic, and portable gaming machine. PC gamers seeking a light gaming laptop should look no further. You'll see some worthy alternatives, especially the Razer Blade 14, for those with even bigger budgets, but this ROG Zephyrus is the best mix of the most critical factors. The less expensive base model can give you a lot of design advantages for hundreds less if our review configuration stretches your budget too far. If you are looking for a primary gaming PC that you can travel with over short or long distances, or if you want a mobile partner for your home desktop, the Asus is your best bet. Number 5. Gigabyte Aero 16 OLED, 2023. As you shop, you'll see clearly defined gaming laptops alongside obvious content creation machines. See Acer's Concept D or Asus ProArt lines for examples. Then the crossovers arrived, much like the sport utility vehicles of the same name. The 2023 Gigabyte Aero 16 is one of the best such hybrids, amping the power up even further from past iterations, with options for a 4K OLED screen, a high-powered NVIDIA RTX 4070 GPU, and the latest Intel Core i9 CPU in a slim package. It's meant as a content creation machine, able to muscle through everything from graphic design to video editing and animation, but its GPU is ready for high-end gaming, too. The stellar OLED panel is what really sets it apart from most bulked-up builds, though the 60Hz refresh rate is scanty for gaming purposes. Video editors and graphic designers will come for the panel, wrap up their workday, and stay for the gaming-ready GPU, just probably not many high refresh rate esports games. It's not a perfect answer for every creator or gamer, but if you want one of the best laptops for video editing or media work with gaming on the side, the Aero is a powerful if pricey option. Few media makers wouldn't lust after one. Number 6. Acer Chromebook 516 GE. This is a new category of gaming laptop, but the trend is only just beginning. Many companies have tried to capitalize on the concept of cloud gaming, and now the hardware and infrastructure are coming together in a wave of cloud streaming Chromebook machines with gamer-friendly details that set them apart from mainstream or ordinary Chromebooks. The Acer Chromebook 516 GE is among the first of these, and it's our top pick so far. The performance is consistent across the board for gaming and general use, the build is top quality for its price, the screen is sharp and peaks at a 120Hz refresh rate, and the keys even have RGB backlighting. Perhaps the gaming Chromebook trend won't last, but if this machine is any indication, there's a lot of promise here. Gamers who can't afford a pricey dedicated laptop have a relatively easy out with this system. It doesn't need a discrete GPU of its own, cutting down on the cost of the laptop itself significantly. It's much more affordable than the average gaming laptop because this Chromebook relies on cloud streaming services to play games. Of course, that requires at least a stable, if not outright fast, internet connection, and a subscription to a cloud gaming service, each a possible no-go if you're on a tight budget. But if you can get by with a Chromebook for your everyday computing life outside of your gaming, and an under $700 price is right, this is a fine solution.